Could they make cars and trucks any louder? You think with our technology these days, they could put a man on the moon, right? We could be able to make quiet vehicles. I don't think we're quite as technologically advanced as we think we are. Oh, there's a freaking helicopter chopping up their ways. I'm coming in the cemetery trying to find quiet. See it out there? I don't know if I'm going to be able to zoom in on it. There we go. This is nature in a big town, I guess. More noise. I'm going to my spot in the very back of the cemetery. I did a little video there a month ago or so. I need a little bit of quiet. Okay, this is just a walk through a cemetery. I'll pause it for a minute. Okay, that was a 30-second pause. I'm walking straight through, a little more scenic. I don't know what just doing video will do to my data. I used a fair amount of it up last night because I didn't have any Wi-Fi in the room. But I think uploading uses a lot more than just taking a video. I'll check it out when I get back to the house. I won't try to upload it till I get back. Let's see what it does. Usually have plenty, but I got half of it used and I'm only halfway through the payment plan, if you know what I mean. Okay, another little pause. Okay, it's up over that top of that hill and down the other side there's a little bowl. There's not much on the other side. I heard a lawnmower last time, which I can live with, and it'll finally block the noise of that frickin' street that never ends. I will have close to silence. But a jet will probably fly over. Maybe not. I gotta get better soon. Oh, we took a few mile walk for class this morning. That's why I'm a little bit out of energy. Already did a few miles. Didn't run yesterday. Maybe I'll go out and run this evening and get a good day's workout in. Okay, another pause. Okay, it is getting a little quieter in the cemetery. You think it would be quiet. There's a big crow up on that statue in front. I think crows get a bad name. I think they're pretty beautiful birds. Not very fun. I've been camping a few times and there's a field there and you don't want to be by them if you're trying to sleep when the sun breaks. And I believe, if I've heard right, they're one of the smartest animals in the world. Man, I'm out of breath. Okay, a little pause. We're getting there. Okay, here we come. And I'm not able, I wish I could flip the camera. If there's a way to do it, it's not showing up on my screen right now to be able to flip the camera back and forth from in front to being able to see me. It doesn't look like that option is available to me. There is a button down there that I don't recognize, but it doesn't look like the flip button. I get myself into trouble when I start pressing buttons. Okay, we're finally to the top. Sorry if that little bit was extra jumpy. I think I had it zoomed out a little bit. Okay, getting down into the little bowl down that hill in front. Probably going to be kind of boring, but I won't use any extra to upload it when I have the Wi-Fi. Oh wow! Oh, it was an illusion. It looked like the fence was crushed down at the bottom. I'm up top, kind of up top still. I can still hear stuff. Of course, machinery out in the distance. Oh, and there's, looks like phone company crew up there. They're not making any noise right now, though. I hope when I get down into here, now, whatever I'm hearing over to my left, I'm going to be hearing when I get down here. I don't know how far you got to go to get away from noise anymore. That really bums me out. Need a car. Here's the spot. Down a little bowl. I'm either extra sensitive right now or it was quieter last time I was here. It's relatively a lot better than out by the road. You can hear the cicadas. I always like them. They always remind me of hot summer days from childhood. I don't know if I've been talking over them, if you could hear them or not. Hear some birds. Oh yeah, I'm hearing something out in the distance, just like a steady rumble. I don't know if it's a highway or what. But at least I don't have any of those obnoxious pickup trucks blowing me off the side of the road with exhaust and, I don't know, 100 decibels. Hoping to get a good blast of cicadas. That's probably getting pretty boring. I'll pause, maybe I'll catch them in a minute. Oh well, the cicadas knew I was looking for them. I am soaked in sweat too already. It takes 3 showers a day. Okay, I'm gonna head out. I'll walk the side here. I'll get some shade on the way. I don't know how much data this is using, and I don't know if you'd care to watch me walk through the grass for another 5 minutes. What the heck? It's already up over, wow, 6 minutes. Probably don't want to watch it anyhow. So, and I'll test my data to see what's what. Oh, and I guess I could talk about some of the things I wanted to talk about earlier. I'd rather have them in videos that people will see. I got to keep it under a minute for kind of many people to see it. What the heck? I'm really learning a lot about myself lately, and things like I don't know how to start or stop a conversation. If I do ever have a successful conversation with somebody, I'm thinking, oh wow, that can be my best friend. And I'm instantly ready to go to the deepest places. And I realize that that's not very conducive because most people aren't into that. There's one other thing on these lines too that I was hoping to talk about. What was it? Well, at least you got some nice video while I think, instead of just me sitting in the room staring at my face. What was the other thing? Oh, sometimes don't understand what people are talking about. And I also realize too that I try to understand everything. And it seems like other people understand more than me, but it also, I think, they don't care if they understand everything, which kind of, I think, helps the conversation move along. I'm there asking 6 questions to understand something, and they're ready to move along, and some people just start looking at me, and that happens too. And I also realize too that, like, if I do say something, if I put myself out in a conversation and it gets ignored, that really bothers me. I'm like, what the heck? You're saying stupid stuff and I'm listening, and what I said wasn't even stupid. But I have also observed too that the other people that don't worry about it like this, that they sometimes, I don't even know if get ignored is the right word, get acknowledged maybe. Sometimes they don't either, so that helped to see that. And there's always the, oh, if I could just stop going over everything. Like, I know something's coming, I'll stress about it, or if I'm thinking about doing something, I'll stress about it. I guess that's a little more understandable. It's the after the fact stuff that starts instantly, and unless I physically stop it in my brain somehow, I'll just keep going over it and over it and over it. And I'm coming down the back way behind the house that I live in, and I'm not exactly sure if I need to, I think I'm gonna turn right here. I think so. I think that was most of the things I thought of yesterday and today as far as me figuring out how to fit into conversations and things like that. Definitely can't. I would think about what I'm going to say, and what I say is important, right? When it gets ignored, it's like, what the heck? But I think part of that is just way too sensitive, and that's definitely a problem. Most people aren't as sensitive as I am. And that can serve me in some areas, but it doesn't serve very well on just regular daily conversation. Oh, and I'm always trying to go deep and understand. And a lot of the conversation just isn't like that. And I certainly could do with laughing at more stuff, but I'm not ever going to be able to be like the guys here. It's almost everything they say is meant to be laughed at. So there's nothing I can do about that one. Guess I'm just going to have to learn to pick my spots. And I did this morning in the morning group. I talked more than I did and asked a few questions, because I was talking to one of the staff, because we have to put on a paper the answer the same exact question every day. And they get on us for putting the same answer down there every day. And I just said, what is that about? It seems like psychological warfare to me. And I thought that was going to be a little bit funny, and it wasn't quite as funny as I hoped, which then I'm thinking, oh man, did I go too far already or say something that puts me out there? I'm a garbage man this week. I'm putting the bins back. Yeah, bins. That would be what the people in UK, maybe they're rubbing off on me. Normally I would call them trash cans, the bins. Oh yeah, I ended up, he asked me if I understood. They didn't take out of that one. There's not much in it, but they didn't do anything with it. Wonder why. So I started asking questions, and that's when in my regular conversations with people, that's what usually kills it. I'll ask questions and they'll get frustrated, they'll get bummed out, and I don't know, it's questions that I have to ask to understand something, because I'm not necessarily dumber than everybody else. It's just my circuits are different, and for me, I got to ask different questions to understand. That really bugs people, even my wife too. I'm not sure what to do about that one. I think that's one that gonna have to be on her to accept, because I don't know that it's something I can change. I'm back by the road. Here are the cars. Okay. 13 minutes. I think I got most of my stuff out. Ask those questions. Yeah, and before it was even over, I was spinning out, worrying about it. But it's okay. It was all right. And he didn't even get mad at me. All right, that's it. Let's see how much data I used up. See you later. Like, share, subscribe, comment, notifications.